Um, Gosh, being a winemaker in Oregon, I've made wine in France and New Zealand and Washington and California, and this is the place that feels like home because the industry here feels like a family. And in addition to that, I think that the best Pinot Noir is grown here. Part of the reason that I'm in love with this region, and this is where I choose to call home as a winemaker, as a Pinot Noir producer in particular, is that we have what I consider to be the best of both worlds between the New World and Old World Pinot Noirs. So we're still a cool climate, even with the climate change that's been going on. And so we're only looking at an average of maybe 2,000 to 2,400 growing degree days in an entire year. And that's compared to, say, like Napa, which has about 4,000. And so with that cool climate comes higher acid, and which allows us to hang on to some of the more delicate aromatics that I'm so in love with Pinot Noir. But it's domestic, and our soils aren't all limestone and granite. Our soils are rich and fertile. I mean, Oregon is Mecca. You can grow everything here except for the tropical things. And so, all of our vineyards sit right next to blueberries and caneberries and hazelnuts and apple orchards and cherries and plums and pears and, it's walnuts. I mean, Christmas tree farms. So we have the luxury of being able to dry farm here. We don't need to irrigate. Some of our vineyards are irrigated, and that has proven to be useful in some of our hot summers, but we don't ever have to turn the water on until like August. And that creates a natural amount of stress in the vines that's just the right amount to achieve a really good concentrated fruit profile. And so then the resulting wines, as long as you're careful with your farming and your harvest decisions and you are a clean winemaker, the resulting wines are very terroir driven, but they're also very fruit driven. But they have great acid, which actually makes them more juicy. And so I don't really have to do much. I just have to stay out of its way and not screw it up.